So she's seen that scene. I'm just glad I didn't have to witness how she reacts to it.
Yeah, it was a pretty brutal scene. And then, I mean, that's whenever they bust in. They're like, they have been following him, I guess.
Well, they're
on a routine patrol.
Or Ty Diggs, whatever it is.
Well, he's not with them at this point.
No, but he's the one that sent all of the people out there. Like, there's a scene where they show him actually, like, saying, like, hey, okay, send the unit out there. Because he saw what was going on.
He saw him leaving to go to the Nether. He was watching him from the car.
And he went out there and asked, and he was like, hey, what was he doing? Well, he said it was just police business.
Yeah.
With the dog in the boat.
And then they show up, and he kills them all.
Yeah.
Fucking, he wipes them all out.
Flips those two, like,
the
shotguns around.
And the dude's like, oh, fuck.
I mean, of course, they have to have that second to actually just, like, have him say his last words.
Right. Yeah.
Any last words besides, oh, fuck, are probably better. You know?
Right.
Yes. Yeah, it's like, please, Mom.
I think I just pissed my
Yeah, but then he does the backflip and he shoots the dude.
Yeah, the cheesiest backflip ever.
And he does the gun kata shit.
I will not say cheesiest backflip. It was poorly filmed, yes. It was not great. But the cheesiest one is Steven Seagal in Exit Wounds.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, he does a running up a wall backflip, and he's like 30, 40 pounds overweight.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That's the one with DMX.
Oh, yes.
I don't see clerics wasting bullets. So when he was flipping and firing the entire time, just like, you're like, come on.
Maybe he's playing that percentage game.
Yeah.
He knows how to do make the most damage.
That's a secret to gun kata. You should fire.
You run out of bullets
more
never.
Than you actually hit your target.
It's actually propelling the flip. Shooting is like making him flip faster.
Yeah.
Well, they literally can't. The other guys are like 2 feet away from him.
Yeah.
And they can't hit him.
No.
They can't do anything to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, I mean, it ends and he does that little deal with his hands where they're like
up and down.
Yeah. They do the tetragrammaton symbol.
Yes. I know gun kata.
Yeah. You're like, okay. And then, yeah. And he's like, it's my dog now, bitch. Yeah. Does the dog eat? We don't see the dog.
It lives in the trunk for a couple days anyway.
I guess, yeah. I mean, where's the parking garage for that fucking thing?
Like, they just pick the dog up and it's limp. Like,
it's dead.
Saved you.
Wait, no, it's barking again. Yeah. We're good. We're good listeners.
It's dead anyway. Because they never really show him eating except for the little girl eating Cookie Crisp. End. Yeah, well, the little girl's eating like Cookie Crisp. For breakfast or some shit. It looks like, you know, Cookie Crisp.
It looked really
I thought
weird.
It was like, Cocoa Crisp or something, you know.
Cookie Crisp.
Yeah. Oh my God. I haven't heard that in forever. Do they even like still do advertisement, or are they just so well known that they can just put it on the shelves?
Well, they don't have Saturday morning cartoons to advertise to.
But I mean, I know that, but I'm saying like any other, like, you still see Cheerios every once in a while.
Right.
Or stuff
You still see
that's marketed
only on like retro like Boomerang and stuff like that. That they might have toy commercials and cereal commercials.
Do they do retro commercials?
I don't think they do retro ones.
That'd be so cool.
I know. Well, I think we're really close to that Demolition Man, where you just turn on the radio and it's just like old advertisements that play, like jingles
80s
and stuff.
advertisement here. No, wait, 40s advertisement here.
The Shadow Knows. Oh, that's my favorite one.
But then they get into this. The next scene is where he's practicing with the
sticks,
with the wood sticks. Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's like, and the most cheesy scene, not cheesy because it's not bad, it's just a lot of movies do it, which is where you don't think anybody's there and all of a sudden block.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, I didn't see you there, buddy.
Yeah, and Tay Diggs does the same move twice.
Yeah.
Like they do a lot of repeating moves in their fight scenes, and it's
if you watch it close,
If you look at it, you're like, he did the same move to the same dude 3 times in a row, and the guy still didn't like get it.
Yes,
yeah, like the one where he's knocking the shotgun away and hitting him, knocking the shotgun away and hitting him, knocking the shotgun away and hitting him. And I'm like,
same thing.
I mean, that might work.
Yeah,
that might work. I'll buy that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like,
it doesn't sell the story.
Yes, yeah.
What is it when you're selling and you're like, hey, you know, the more times you try, the better chance you have of succeeding.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like, I'm just going to do the same move, and one of these times it's probably going to work.
The dude's not going to give up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
he got to hit the guy 3 times and not get shot in the face. So it worked out.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Nobody died.
Well, the whole Tay Diggs.
Somebody died.
Yeah. The whole Tay Diggs samurai fucking battle.
Yeah.
I don't fucking get that shit. Because he was really literally going in there to kind of fuck with him, I think.
Yeah, he's like, basically, I kind of telling him he knew something was amiss.
He's like, but I'm not sure.
Night.
Yeah.
I can't say it, but I know.
Yeah. And I mean, it's still a good choreographed scene, you know, as far as like the way that they did the moves. But yeah, it's repetitive.
Right.
Don't need it, you know.
Yeah, I think it was just trying to hone in that piece, though. I think that's what it was. So, like, let's get something out of this. Let's have this scene because it's a battle scene between the two characters. Because later on, that's not going to pay off if you're looking for that.
Yeah.
So you get this battle, and it makes him seem like he's a very good fight for him too. You know what I mean?
I think that's the only reason for this scene.
Well, I think that you have that, and then progressing the fact that like he seems like he knows more.
But he's also testing him too.
Testing him the entire time.
But also too, Christian Bale is testing Taye Diggs to find out how good his skills are. So he's kind of giving himself, because he already knows he's busted. So he's already kind of like, I'm going to make myself out to be a little weak, which I'm really not.
Right. Obviously, later on. Yeah. Come to find out.
Yeah, he's gonna figure out how awesome he really is. You know, because he's been playing possum.
I think that's like the fourth time I said foreshadowing in this too. I don't know why I'm like on that word today.
Yeah, well, that's what this movie is about. Foreshadowing,
it's a lot.
Foreshadowing and twists.
What a twist!
What a twist!
What if you found out co-writer
M. Night Shyamalan?
No curses.
Yeah.
So we're like in an hour and 20 minutes, so we need to move forward in this story because we're starting to bog down a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
Just gonna that. Yeah.
No. Honestly,
bring it back because this is the big raid where he tries to save the people.
Yeah,
and we'll kind of move through this one, but there's the part I don't understand because he saves this group of people. They won't run because they're afraid he'll shoot him in the back, and he's like, "I'll shoot you in the face. Shut up."
Yeah, I'd shoot you in the face.
And then he takes them. Whatever. He tries to get away with them, but then there's those stormtroopers of death come in.
Yeah.
And he pulls the guns out, and the little things come out the butt of the gun.
Yeah.
What? And I'm like, where the fuck do they load this gun?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like,
because at the end you get to see his clip with his name.
Yeah, but then they do load them, and I'm like,
But at the same time, the couple of those definitely did not have those spikes. But then you're missing a couple of bullets because of that too. And once again, they're shooting way more than is what is natural.
And also too, how do those fucking guns fit up his sleeve? How the fuck does that work? Because his sleeves are pretty tight, and those guns are fucking massive.
They were,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, his movements would be labored with his arms. Yes. They wouldn't be that quick.
Maybe he's just been working so hard with it. That's why he's such a badass.
Yeah. Does he train with fucking weights or something?
That'd be the worst.
You don't know. He's pretty cut.
Yeah.
Well, think of it like it misfiring. You're like,
yeah. But he's got clips in there too, man.
Yeah.
He's actually got fucking clips in there, and I'm like, every time he like surprise, bamboozles them, they're in his sleeves.
Right.
I was expecting like his shoe heels to spike, just.
Yeah, and he starts kicking because he did kick the shit out of all those dudes.
Oh man,
Yeah. But this
without firing a shot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he kicks the fuck out of them all, and then he chases after the dudes again, and then they're all busted.
And then there's Mr. Diggs.
Yeah, he doesn't see him at first, but yet it's not like he blended in,
right,
with all the other fucking shock troopers in there. He's like, "Why don't you do it?" And he's like,
and hands him the gun. And here's where we get the
first twist.
And
then because he puts it on automatic and
because he's looking around, so you're like, is he just going to start killing all these motherfuckers?
Yeah,
like not the renegade people or whatever, but the stormtroopers of death who or whatever.
Yeah. The funny thing is, if you've seen this movie, you know exactly who he's talking about.
Yeah. I mean, he literally and then he walks past the old 80s bathroom that they get shot in. Because it's got all the fucking the glass bricks in it.
Right.
It doesn't get hit.
Right.
And Taye Diggs is out of the way.
Right.
He's like leaned over, but they're shooting fucking, exploding John Woo bullets to him. And fucking he's just like, walking away.
Just walk away.
Walking away.
Just super smug, just walking away.
Yeah, and then, I mean, he goes back to go talk to Emily Blunt or Emily Trees or something.
Well, before that happens, he talks to the vice counsel again and says he wants to become the instrument of. So I think now he's like, okay, I've pushed this so far, like people
now it's time to take it down.
But I've got to at least like re-up with them in front of them, and be part of this.
Yeah.
But this is going to get me where I want to be too.
Yeah.
Kind of a deal,
Yeah.
This is the next step to kind of smooth everything over for me.
Right.
I really think he calculated his plan after he knew it was busted.
Yeah.
And
100%.
it was just a way to put it through, and there's certain things that popped up like
he's like, I'm ready to kill them all, blah 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 blah.
Whenever he saw the other dude was like, just shoot him.
Yeah.
They ain't shit. He's like, okay, see you.
And then he gets it back with Mary.
Yeah, and doesn't he like search her stuff too?
No, he brings a photo with him.
No, that's later, right? Because he does search her stuff again, and doesn't he grab the piece of?
Oh yeah, I think that
that already happened.
The ribbon, I think that already happened.
Yeah, that's whenever he goes to talk to her the second time. Then he goes to talk to her again, and she tries to stab him with a pencil.
Yeah,
because we find out that she finds out that he's the one that killed Partridge, and he finds out that they're lovers.
Yes,
so,
because he goes into
that Partridge and Mary were lovers.
Yeah, he's apologizing to Partridge on the slab, and the one goon walks in and is like, "Here's all the stuff that's going to be burned with him."
Yeah.
And it's got pictures in it.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that's cool.
Didn't he request
freedom
that?
on the back of it?
No,
or something?
I don't think he guessed it, but it says freedom.
Yeah, he requested the stuff that was with him.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he requested it. Mm-hmm. I didn't think he did. I thought the dude was just bringing it in.
They don't say it, but the inference is there for sure.
Okay.
Because then he pulls out the picture, then he goes to talk to her again because he's like, holy shit.
Yep.
You knew him?
Oh my God.
Not by my friends.
Yeah.
By me.
Yeah.
And then, a great way to put it. Dick.
Yeah, seriously.
Then she almost kills him. He almost kisses her.
And their hands are like...
they're like touching. And then, after this...
This is when he goes into that... the next scene is where they go into that school.
Oh yeah, because he puts the freedom thing to two and two together on that deal, and it takes him to that place. I guess that was a clue.
Yeah, clues.
Yeah, because the graphic design in that movie sucked. Looking at the way that they had the letters above the door of the shitty library.
Welcome to the shitty library.
Yeah. And the dude's like, "Hey, how's it going?
Are you here for this
friends?
or this?"
You know what I mean? It's like, what? Yeah.
Be excellent to one another.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was like the Bill and Ted's world. He throws him through the wall, and then that's when you see the one dude with the fucking
Jurgen.
Jurgen Furgs.
Yes,
the Muppets.
Yeah, yeah, and
that's where the Muppet world is, and that's the end of the movie.
Yes, done. Scene. Yeah. Then he goes. Yeah, he gets in touch with the Resistance, and he becomes their champion.
Yeah, so
at that point, because they've been waiting for him.
Oh yeah, and he gets his white suit.
No, that's at the very end.
Yeah. So basically, at this point, what he's going to do is try to gain audience with the father, so that he can kill him. To do that, that's why he's doing this whole "I'm in the hand of the father" or whatever, the weapon of the father. And this is where we find out everything's a little more twisted than we thought, anyways. Let me turn the page.
Turn the page.
Because Jurgen talks about, like the red ribbon. He knows he's got the ribbon. Remember that?
Yeah.
And he's like, you smell it sometimes.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You sniff it in your sleep.
But yeah.
Oh boy.
Red ribbon.
Oh, and actually before that this is where the vice counsel actually brings him in to kind of interrogate him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
kind of test him out a little bit.
He's like, I've heard a rumor of one of our high-ranking clerics, blah, 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 blah. So this is where you get a little inference that they know more than we thought.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's kind of making his plans move a little bit smoother, too, because he's still infiltrating.
And then they explain to him that they got bombs set up in all the Prosium factories,
they're going to wipe it all out.
They're going to wipe it all out, but once they know Father's dead.
Yeah.
Right?
Then they'll take over. Yeah. Then they'll kind of go through, because the goons suck. They're like stormtroopers. They can't shoot.
And that's where he runs off to go try to save Mary all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I forgot that was today.
He's like, what day is it? No. Great Scott.
Great Scott.
Yeah.
And you get that cool camera angle where he's watching her burn through you're watching her burn through his reflection in the iris.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's like, oh, has it happened yet? And I'm like, no, where are you going?
And he runs and pushes people out of the way, and not noticeable at all in a world that's all on this Prosium. You know what I mean?
Exactly. He's the only one that's like mowing over people in several scenes too, like running past them and hitting them and knocking people down and shit like that.
Way.
Yeah.
And then when he comes out, he just crumples down and cries.
Yeah, he starts crying, and then Tay Diggs shows up.
Yeah, and he's like, "You're under arrest."
Yeah.
Whack.
Yeah, and it punches him.
You under arrest, motherfucker.
You're under arrest for love, bitch. Yeah, then they go into the